welcome to Mad Chats and Recaps with myself and Tasha. Tasha's looking very fall today. Very fall.
It's October.
Yeah. Your favorite time of the year.
It's my month.
You need to repurpose the song "The Most Wonderful Time of the Year" to October.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Perfect.
I'll get on that. We'll get on that.
And we are here with recaps for the week of September the 26th through October the 2nd of 2022. And as always, we'll start with Forsaken. As the auction began at the Grimoire Auction House, our adventurers settled in for the night of bidding and acquiring. A few auctioned off items in, a few which the group acquired. The time device was presented, and a bidding war started. The cloaked figure sitting towards the front, the one that a few had seen in the city earlier that day, seemed interested and well-funded. As the bidding skyrocketed, Tegan came up with a plan. Excusing himself from the auction hall, he went invisible and came back in, hoping to grab the item that way. However, not everyone was fooled by the invisibility. Guards began moving into position as the auction continued on, the cloaked one winning the bid for the time device. Tegan made another quick decision as the guards closed in just as Rhaenyra and Gazeel came up with their own plan, casting mass suggestion not once, but twice. They convinced most of the guards to find the time device and bring it to them. Guards began changing their objective, moving towards the back room where the item now was, instead of advancing on the party. But now, mostly out of sight, it was hard to tell if their plan was going to succeed.
Interesting.
Yeah. Mass suggestion, that shit.
I love it.
All over the place.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it even more.
So right now we ended with, like, the object was in this kind of, like, back room. So now all of the guards are back there, but our party is in the outside main auction room. So they can't see what's going on. So they're just hoping that their mass suggestion is working, because they can't even tell if who's affected and who's not. So.
You ruined it. It's great. Great.
Yeah,
Anyways,
all over the place. This is the Penumbra Assembly. Tasha?
So, after leaving Tallulah's new home, the group stopped outside just as a phoenix flees deeper into the woods.
Flies deeper into the woods. That's my
Flies.
error.
Wow. I thought you just missed an
Womp.
E. Womp, womp. So it flies deeper into the woods. However, with Yvonne noticing that the phoenix may be injured, and Dakos remembering the words of the ghost in the house, the group, after camping out at Tallulah's new residence for the night, moved deeper into the forest. Eventually, they arrive at a clearing where a strange human stands, looking out at a clearing to the city. Noticing them, she immediately retreats, holding her arm as if in pain and a trail of blood following her. Yvonne, concerned, chases after her with an offering of help. Let me help you. As the rest of the group follow, it becomes clear that the forest is not on their side. Vines trip them and branches reach for them, forcing Dakos onto his broom with Yvonne. Ahead, the woman falters, but then transforms into the phoenix they had seen earlier, the branches helping her through the air. As this happens, a wall of bramble, vines, and branches rise up behind her for several hundred feet. Dakos and Yvonne are able to fly through, but the others are left behind. Drexlan tries to fly up and over with Lev, but realizing he wouldn't make it before the spell ran out, retreats back to assist Joe in a battle against some branch-like creatures much stronger than Luba. As they attempt to escape through the bramble wall, Dakos and Yvonne soon catch up with their phoenix, who settles down at a house in the middle of a swampy pond. Even though the trees protected her at first, the phoenix, now transformed back to a woman, reveals herself just as the rest of the party catches up. Even though she's still clearly injured, the woman invites them inside. Huh.
Well, they did. They went inside. They inside that house.
Did they inside that house?
They did inside that house.
Go deep inside?
They went deep inside. Yeah.
So happy.
Here's the deal is that so they got into this fight with these like branch creatures, you know, Joe, Drexlin, and Lev. Lev and Jill were not there during this. I mean, like their players were absent. So it was Drexlin, who's played by Frank, and two absent characters, going against these things which are meant for were leveled for a 5-person interaction. So it was a bit outside of their range. I think let's see, Lev has like 40 some hit points. One of them hit him and it brought him down like 30. Like, so he was more than half in one hit.
Wow.
Was taken off of his HP. So yeah, so the DM had to go in and be like, so listen, y'all, this is going to be a deadly fight. Can what you try to escape if you want to. So you can stay.
Good piece of advice.
But I feel like this might be out of your hands, which is 3 of you, because Dakos and Yvonne were able to get past the brambles and didn't come back. I thought they would, which is why I kept the fight there and didn't have only bring it down to 1 branch creature and not 2. I thought they were going to come back and they did not. They wanted to go after this woman and help her. So I was like, okay. And I didn't really feel like killing off 2 people that weren't, the characters and 2 people that weren't there.
You're a merciful DM.
If they were all 3 there, I would have just left it to them to decide. But I was like, so listen up.
Listen.
So yeah, that's what happened. It was almost a 3-player, kill. It totally would have been. I just know it. But yeah, interesting situation.
You would have almost pulled a critical role.
Oh man. Well, the players were there though for that. At least.
That's true.
That was their decision. I would have almost pulled a Dan if they weren't there. Let's move on, shall we? Not Penumbra Assembly.
What are we on?
In Extremis.
That one.
Saturday. So, Zia, after the altercation from the week before, which was very high, was very intense, Zia went after Titania for this book. Agracus died, which we found out was Titania's what do you call them? Since she's an ASMR, her kind of spiritual guide or whatever. So Agracus was killed, or his life was kind of drained from him due to his mother Titania's casting. Tensions were high. So Zia, since the Elder Brain was sensing strong emotions or a lot of strong thoughts, Zia altered her memory of the most recent events that happened, so the group could safely make it through the caves, and so she wouldn't be thinking about this, and she was very upset about it. They wanted to clear the Elder Brain and lead the imprisoned Goliath to safety. Putting the most recent events to the side and formulating a plan, Sirik, which is the mind flayer that was helping us, leads the group to the Elder Brain and shows them where the Goliaths are being held. Using the information that they were given, the group split. Zia, Ashivar, and Sinister sneaking into the Elder Brain's quarters to poison the bath that the Elder Brain kind of exists in and feeds off of. Let's see. Elder Brain existed, and the others were waiting for the signal to free the Goliaths. Once that signal was given and the bathwater was successfully poisoned, Breelith and Grundy moved quickly to open doors, to the cages, as Sia, Sinister, and Ashavar made a quick exit from the chamber. On their way out, however, Sinister picks up on some magic items in the room just off the cavern, saying that he'll catch up with the group in a bit. He excuses himself to search the room, running into trap after trap and hearing an increasing ticking sound as he reaches a third item. Down the hall, the rest of the group stop as they hear a shuddering explosion coming from the direction that Sinister escaped off to.
What?
So, Sinister's possibly dead. It's fine. It's okay.
No. It's gonna
Alright.
be like a, what's that song? Like something about like cool guys don't stare or walk away from it. Oh, whatever. I'll find it
Oh,
later.
so
But it's gonna be like,
Sinister's gonna walk away from the explosion.
yeah, just like, what up?
Okay.
That's probably not.
But that's what we could all hope for. That's what we'll just tell ourselves so we can sleep better at night.
Yes.
So, we're still waiting for a new episode of the Obsidian Scar, unfortunately. So,
What?
remind us once again what happened in the last session. Tasha, you should know it by heart by now, honestly.
No, I don't. But I'm gonna start making up shit.
Okay.
Like, starting
Okay,
next
sure,
week if
sure.
we don't get anywhere.
Yeah.
So, our heroes in that land, deep in the crypts of Kolumvor, under his great signal in the Cassitho Pass, worked quickly to navigate through its winding passages to find the relic which Shauna required for the trade they bargained with her. After a suspiciously easy escape with their bounty, they parted ways and prepared for their departure to Harassa. The next days were spent shopping, writing, searching for the mysteriously disappearing tieflings, having terrible nightmares filled with blood, spooky season, and the undead. More shopping, and as always, Shonda's take because it's the best. Jules, after months of accumulating the necessary components and studying the ancient and fertile Spectral Clinic, finally cast the first spell with the Tome of Great and Terrible Powers. After almost costing him his life, he emerged from the ritual exhausted, an ever-growing halo of darkness surrounded him, but with a mind so vast none in the Isles could dare rival him, boosting his ego insufferably. Hoping to recover in the safety of the seaboard, the crew set out for a slow but safer course towards their home base in Harassa, only to be intercepted by an airship of the Aristilian Empire, seemingly in pursuit of Ilion.
I think I just realized it's an airship and not a boat. We've done this recap for weeks, and the same one, and I'm just now realizing, oh, it was an airship. Okay.
Yeah.
The entire time I was thinking big boat. Which I guess
it could be a big
technically
boat.
airship is a big boat, but it's also, I would assume, in the air. It's usually what that means.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Oh, okay. Cool beans. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with Obsidian Scar. Should be exciting.
It is going to be exciting.
So, getting into announcements, since that's all for right now. I mean, until we get some of these new campaigns started, that's all we have for those. Getting into announcements, I did remember that I'm pretty sure. This Sunday, Obsidian Scar won't be happening because I think our DM's out of town. So probably no Obsidian Scar this Sunday.
We're making shit up next week.
So look forward to our next recap where Tasha will be making shit up. And also Sam, I'm guessing from Stormfall.
Yes.
Sam's birthday is this week. Well, and also she was on Obsidian Scar too. I mean, not Obsidian Scar. Here's Lament.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's pretty this week. So happy birthday, and if anyone else has birthdays we didn't get to, happy birthday to you as well. That's all we got. So thank you so much. We'll see you in Twitch. We'll see you in Discord. And we'll see you next time. All right. Bye.
Bye.
I just went right into. Nope, there we go.
Wow.
Wow.
That was,
We did
Yeah,
it.
2
There we
countdowns.
go.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Well, I mean, it went to it, and then it did the transition. So, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
So-
it any other way.
Now you have to adjust your countdown
Starting, you
again.
are. Everyone in chat, welcome. Yeah, we're starting in Battle this evening. Let me.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. So, welcome players, welcome viewers to episode 119 of The Forsaken. We're excited to be here. Let me roll, since everyone's rolled inspiration. Okay, all right. Let me pull up chat here and I'll read off what everyone got. All right, so Michelle got 11 for inspiration, or Juniper did. Zavar got 6. Sleep got 6. Tegan got 20. Tegan did too. I think you did this not too long ago too. Wrote a 20 for inspiration, but
Yep.
now kind of blurs together. And Renarius rolled an 8. Sorry, I was laughing at chat. All right, so the person inspiration is Michelle because it was a 12.
Woohoo.
You were the closest.
I'll take it. I'm gonna need it tonight,
Take it.
probably.
Now Michelle's gonna take it.
We already decided that's not happening.
All right, and thank you so much for the raid, 1Geek411. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Woohoo.
So, yes, let me get to the recap for last week's episode. Episode 118. As the auction began at the Grimoire Auction House, our adventurers settled in for a night of bidding and acquiring. A few auctioned off items in, a few which the group acquired, the time device was presented, and a bidding war started. The cloaked figure sitting towards the front, the one that a few had seen in the city earlier that day, seemed interested and well-funded. As the bidding skyrocketed, Tegan came up with a plan. Excusing himself from the auction hall, he went invisible and came back in, hoping to grab the item that way. However, not everyone was fooled by the invisibility. Guards began moving into position as the auction continued on, the cloaked one winning the bid. Tegan made another quick decision as the guards closed in, which was polymorphing into a creature, into a tiger, but we didn't realize until afterwards that given the spell that was on them already, changing their appearance, if he probably would have just looked like a man pretending to be a tiger in the auction house.
They're probably just as terrifying.
Just as terrifying. Tegan made
I
another
love
quick
it.
decision as the guards closed in, just as Renarius and Kazil came up with their own plan, casting mass suggestion not once, but twice. They convinced most of the guards to find the time device and bring it to them. Guards began changing their objective, moving towards the back room where the item now was, or they assumed it was, instead of advancing on the party. But now, mostly out of sight, it was hard to tell if their plan was going to succeed. We'll find out tonight when... Right. Here we are. Yeah. Get to my notes here. And we can begin. So everyone in chat can see, an interesting little angle there at the map where you can hopefully see a little bit more of the action than you could last week. Everyone else, you have the map in the Zoom chat. A lion. I'm sorry. I keep thinking tiger.
Lions and tigers and bears
So-
and lions.
We
Oh
stopped
my.
last week at the end of the round, so we start at the top. So just to give a little setting. Most of the soldiers have kind of buddy, hold for. Most of the soldiers are either on their way, or most of them are on their way to that back room. You've seen Mordana go in there, who led the auction and who owns the auction house, you think. The Warforged went back there. And, and also the cloaked figure is back there too, who supposedly is trying to get the time device as well. A lot of the soldiers, as far as you can tell, it seems, have been affected by the mass suggestion to go and, which the suggestion was to secure the time device and bring it to Rhaenyra. As fast as they, post haste. But most of them have disappeared into a room that you can't see through right now. You can see the main stage area. You can see these two soldiers right here, 2 and 3. 4 is going through that door into that back room. And you can see 10 over here to the left. But everyone else is inside, and inside this square are unseeable to you right now. Dredea, I have all of you marked where you were before. Dredea is in the seat beside you, Juniper, as you're standing there in the aisle. Everyone else, all the other participants have left. And Dredea is just looking very uneasy, but also, Juniper, I'll say really quick and you can respond on your turn, but you'll hear her just kind of be like, I need to get back there. As she's kind of like trying to get a better look up towards the front. So at the top of the round, we have Kazeel, which Dan couldn't be here tonight, but has left the actions of Kazeel in Frank's hands. But I also, Frank, have his character sheet up, so I can also take a look here if you have any questions. So first we have Kazeel, and then Tegan, and then some of the baddies, or what you will. I mean, the guards and stuff.
The misunderstood.
The misunderstood, exactly. The gray, over unsure.
The gray.
So for Kazeel.
Oh, geez. Bad idea giving me control, Kazeel.
Aww.
He removes
I don't
all
think
his
any of
clothes
us
and
can
runs
do it.
into the room. No.
That's checks out.
Quick question.
Yes.
For Tegan, would it take an action for him to put his cloak back on and go invisible?
Did you take the cloak off, or did you just?
When I went to when I went to become a lion, I think I took dropped the hood.
You dropped the hood, but you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't completely remove the cloak. If you would have completely removed the cloak and need to put it back on, then yeah, that would be an action. But just putting your head up, I would just do that as a bonus.
Okay. So many variables. It's tough.
Oh yeah. If you have any questions about the map, please let me know.
Yes. The guard that's in front of that door, they were heading into.
They're heading. You can pretty much tell that they're on their way into the room. Yes.
And they seem to be on a mission, so to speak.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me just make sure that that's one of them. Yes, on a mission. So yawny today. I'm so sorry, friends. Pull up.
Let's just start killing everybody.
Guys.
It's simple.
You know what? I think this is the best. He's going to hold his action.
For Kazeel, this is Kazeel, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
Kazeel goes first.
if the action will be if somebody brings him the time device, he'll start. His action will be then to. See, I don't want to do teleport just yet. But that he'll potentially start preparing teleport. So
Okay.
so he might be able to do a teleport if needed.
Okay. All right, so you're preparing teleport for if the time device is brought to you.
Right.
Okay. All right. Now that was for Kazeel, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to Tegan if that's all for Kazeel.
Yeah. Everything else is you can't see. Can't really do anything. And I don't want to. Just so everyone else knows, I don't want to risk having him in the room and then not being able to get out of the room.
Sure.
So Tegan will drop the lion form
Okay.
and put his hood up.
You start walking like a regular man now.
Right. And now I'm invisible. I'm going to risk that the guard that can see me is one of the guards that are on a mission. And I'm going to try to get in the room. I have 35 feet of walking speed.
Oh yeah, let me do this really quick. Let me...
Are you
30
still
feet.
a lion man?
No, I dropped the lion form.
Oh, okay.
Lion man.
You'll be able to just get in.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So
15, 20. Yeah, I should be able to just get inside the door.
you are. Let me just double check these. Okay. Yeah. Why is that there? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So. All right. So you have to go around Renarius here. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Now, there are, I know I don't have them written on here, but there are steps to, like, right here to the side of this podium, of the stage that's there. You can take 10 feet and jump up one to the stage, because it's not that far up. Or you can go around. So far you have 5, 10, 15, 20.
Can I make it just for his dexterity, make a bound and see if I can, like,
Sure.
take a really big step and avoid that? Okay.
Okay.
Dexterity check, right?
Yes.
Check. Oh, wait a second. Why isn't it rolling? Oh, I'm on Kazeel. That's why. Okay. Check. Roll, damn you. Oh, there we go. There we go. Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do a quick bound as you're running, so you don't lose any speed. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's your speed? Your movement speed?
35.
35. So you can make it.
So just inside the door, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that door
just say-
closed? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we'll say that you can push your way through the door. As you step in, Tegan,
Yes,
it is crowded back here.
I can imagine.
To your immediate right is, let's see, let me see if that, okay. To your immediate right is a guard who looks like that they are pretty focused, eyes across the room. Their eyes are trained, they're looking across the room. And then another 5 feet in front of you, kind of like northeast of you, is another guard, the Warforged, and you see them kind of right there on the cloaked person. But then also in that room is Morgana, who immediately looks at you when you come in.
I'm invisible.
Oh, you're invisible. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought you.
I dropped the line and put the hood up.
Okay, because I thought you were like, well, I hope that the guards. Oh, because the guards can't see
Only
you go
what-
invisible.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay. Yeah, you're good then. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Well, I still have my action, I guess. Do I?
Yes.
All right. Do I see the device?
Make a perception check. The DC is a little high because there's a lot of bodies in here.
Okay. 23.
Okay. I would say that you just catch a glimpse of the device in the cloaked person's hands. But one of the guards, this one right here, number 9, also has their hands on it and is trying to like wrestle it from her grasp.
Okay.
I will say the hood in this kind of tussle, the hood is down on the one that has this like red cloak on. And it's seemingly female, kind of elf ears, long blonde hair.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Female. The cloaked one is female.
Yes.
Female with elf ears. Elf ears. Okay. All right. For my action, I will use the Wand of Paralysis on the cloaked figure. And that is a... Hold on, let me pull up what the DC is on that. $15 Constitution save.
Okay. Okay, that's that one. Okay. You suddenly see this female in the red cloak suddenly just freeze up. And you
The
would
guard, well, I guess, will-
probably see the guard kind of quickly pull it to them.
Okay, I will telepathically let everybody know that a guard has the device, was fighting for it. Now, I don't know if that guard, I can't say for sure or not whether that guard's going to bring it out. So, but, okay. And the cloaked one is paralyzed for 1 minute, but at the end of its turn, it can make that roll again.
Okay. All right. Anything else for
mark off.
Tegan's turn?
Nope, that's about it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say that actually how would that work? How would that work? If we could just look up something related really quick about mass suggestion. I don't think it specifies. Yeah. Okay. You will see the Warforged, who is this black, this blue, token, will immediately turn to the guard that grabbed the time device and will just yank it from their grasp.
I was wondering that today.
Now they will start
We're gonna
to
play
go.
hot potato all session.
Yep.
They
What if they
can't
started
even
fighting
fit
over it?
through there, so I just they're gonna have to go around that way. 'Cause I don't think that. Let me just take a look at what they have ready. Let's see if they have anything that'll get them out of there.
It was a firefly.
Okay. Alright, yeah. So what they would do then is... magic items. Okay. They're gonna go start going around this way. Their spades. So you'll see them just turn and start walking this way. Because they can't get through the rest of these people. And you'll see it walk out the door and around the corner.
Okay, so I see that, right?
Yes, you see that.
Okay.
Time device firmly in its grasp. I don't think that they would do anything else with the mass suggestion. So... You would see Mordana turn and watch the Warforged take the time device out the door, the side door. To be like, Examiner? Examiner! What is going on here?
What a dumb
Everyone-
name for a warforged.
Everyone stop. She kind of like looks around at all of the guards, just kind of like standing there and starting to move to get, to the time device. But of course, it's not their turn. Mordana will. Let's see here. Probably go after, I would say. So they are going to move after them. You'll see Mordana kind of bolt out of the room. And you'll just hear her, Examiner! I don't think that she would do anything like that. Solve the type magic. Alright, she's kind of out of sight. Maybe not from the ones in the towards the back. Juniper and Zavar, make a perception check for me, just kind of on the outskirts of things here. Or what's your-
24.
I tell you what, actually, what's your passive perception?
18.
Okay, and Zavar, what's your passive?
12.
Okay. Juniper, you would see kind of like a flash of a Warforged come around the corner here. You wouldn't be able to see what it's holding, but
Okay.
you would also hear Mordana kind of, Examiner! And, yeah, that's for them. Okay, Tegan, since you're the one in the room,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So that was a Constitution saving throw, right, for the cloaked one that's paralyzed at
Yeah.
the end of their turn.
End of their turn, yeah.
Okay, I don't think they made it. Oh no! Wait, oh no, that's not the right character. I was like, wow, that's a high Constitution. Okay, yeah, they didn't make it. It was a 15, right?
15, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That is okay. Well, actually, now we have some guards, and then Juniper and Renarius. So I've got 3 guards to go here. Oh, actually. Oh, really? Okay. Who is that? Oh, that's right. Okay.
That's exactly what we want to hear.
A new combatant has entered the arena.
Guard 3. Oh, that's right. That's guard 3 right there. So guard 3. You know, guard 3 will probably. You're not going to win in a contest. At 10, 15. You'll see guard 3 immediately move to the right here. Towards this back door and get right in front of the Warforged. Let me see here. Let me just roll really quick. Oh, okay. And you will see the guard 3 have a short struggle with the Warforged and pull the time device out of the Warforged hands. And take it for themselves, which would bring them 5, 10, 15, 20. And they will start coming back 10 feet this way with the time device in their grasp. And let's see, that was this one. That's going to be interesting. I think that they were going to stay there. That's right. They're not going to do anything. 9. Okay. So, Tegan, you would see this guard turn and just start 10, 15, 20. Start dashing out that door.
Okay.
Alright, it is Juniper's turn, then Renarius's, and then some guards.
Steph, quick question.
Yes.
While we're in combat and under the turn thing,
Uh-huh.
can I use telepathy out of turn or no?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
I thought. I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, on your turn, you can do so as a free action, but yeah.
All right, cool.
How much of that exchange would Junie have been able to see? There's a scuffle over there with the Warforged and the guards.
I would say with your roll, or with your passive, Juniper, that you'd be able to see the guard grab something.
Okay.
It's still pretty far, it's close to 30, 40 feet away from you right now. So you probably can't see what it's holding, but you do see that it's holding something.
Okay. Well, worst case, it's a deck of something.
Oh, boy.
Best case, it's what we're looking for. So I had cast Far Step last round,
Okay.
which, as a bonus action, at the end of every turn for the next minute, she can teleport 60 feet.
Okay.
So, and I can use my bonus action at any point.
Okay.
So she's gonna teleport to the guard.
Okay, that's holding the item.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Okay.
And
Yeah, you look down, you can definitely see that there is a very time device looking device in its hand, and it's like it's kind of just grasping it.
Okay. And she'll just send out, because we can all communicate on our turn to each other.
Yes, correct. And use your free action.
Okay. This one. This one. And she'll, let's see. As a bonus action, and then I guess I want to try and take the device. So
Okay,
I don't know
Sure.
if that's a
Yeah.
headbutt or a strength check or a Eldritch Blast their face.
Is a headbutt something that you do as a satyr?
Yes, it is. It's a what do we call that? It is.
Isn't it like charge or something?
1 second. I'm so sorry. Oh, come on. I'm sorry. Ram. It's a unarmed strikes. But I guess you can't see her horn, so it would just look odd. I don't want to... Okay, yeah, it does break the suggestion. Okay, can I just try and take it from them then, without...
Sure. If you want to make just do a grapple
Okay.
for the objects, if you want to make a strength check, and it'll just be contested with this person's strength check.
Okay, is it a saving throw or just a strength?
Just a strength check, yeah.
Okay.
Or athletics. You have like a plus in athletics, you can do
Yeah.
athletics too. Okay.
I'm gonna be athletic here.
Right.
Okay. Oh, that's a
Ooh,
natural 20. So
nice.
Ooh.
26.
That was very it was very convenient because they rolled a natural 22, but you still beat them.
Yay!
Butterfingers.
So
Yeah.
there is
Wow.
quite the this guard has it just clutched in their hand, in between their hands, and just like held tightly to their chest, and you're trying to just take it from them, and you're finally able to get it out.
Okay. But that is all of my action then. If my bonus act, I can still move.
Mhm.
It's bonus action, attack. I
Yeah.
can move.
You can move.
Okay, I am running that football 30 feet, not towards the back of the house.
Towards Renarius, or
Yes. Where is Renarius at? Here.
Renarius
He's
is right here.
Yeah, and he's next to Kazeel. Is that
He's
no
next to
Kazeel's?
Kazeel. Yeah, Kazeel's
Okay.
right here.
Okay.
So you're running it to Renarius?
Yes.
Okay. You can definitely do that. Hand it off.
Okay.
Alright. So that, that now it's Renarius' turn.
So she handed me the.
Yeah, I'll say that she's able to hand it. Yeah.
Okay. Telepathically, I believe the spell may be wearing off. Now we should leave. I'm going to run towards the back of the room.
Okay.
I just tried.
Are you dashing or just going your 30 feet?
I'm going my 30 feet. I guess is that asleep there? Who's in the back
Yes.
there?
That's asleep.
Oh,
Oh,
no, that's Zavar.
No, you have Zavar,
Yes.
and you'll be passing right by Dredea.
Okay. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna wait there, and I'm gonna ready a firebolt if someone tries to come for me, and I'm gonna secure the time device in my bag or something. I don't know if that's an action or a free action or what.
No, I'll allow you to do a free action and put it in your bag.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that brings us to a couple of guards, and then Zavar, and then asleep. And then we have a bunch of other stuff. Actually, let me mark that one off because there's no. Well, I guess that could mean Tredea now, so it's the crowd. All right. So. Which are both, yeah. So. so curious. So mass suggestion. It's still. I mean, because so you told them to bring it to you.
Correct.
Technically, none of them have brought it to you. You have it. But
So they're not going to take it to you to give it back to you.
I mean, the spell ends when the subject finishes what it was asked to do.
which none of them have.
Okay. Sure.
So the spell
But-
never ends.
I'm
they-
not going to argue.
But they know who you are. But they didn't finish their task. But I don't think that they're going to come after you. So I'm just going to say that they probably, if they're affected, don't do anything. They might come out and try to look for it. They don't see it immediately. But they do, like, you'll see the guard 4 who was going to go through the door, or was kind of like halfway through it, will just kind of turn and look down the hallway towards Renarius. And then we have Zavar's turn, and then Asleep.
So I heard that all this stuff's happening in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
People are running. Where's Renarius right now?
Renarius is right
I'm
here
right next to you.
beside you. So
Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
Renarius is right there.
Oh, well, Zavar's just gonna run interference and run with him when he runs.
Okay. All right. So you want to hold your run action until he runs?
I do.
Okay.
Yes, please.
All right. I'll allow you to do that. All right. Is that it,
Escort quest.
Zavar?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
yeah. I'm
Alright.
with you, Renarius.
Okay. Then it's Asleep's turn.
Okay. Asleep is looking around. This is the worst
What?
auction. And then he's gonna turn around where Renarius went and, hey, you! And like he's gonna run up behind Renarius, reach out as he's running, lightly touch his shoulder,
Mhm.
cast guidance on him,
Oh,
and then
boy.
go, "Oh no, Butterfingers! I'll get you!" And then I'll just kind of like hold back, but I'm gonna, but I'm gonna give him guidance. But
Okay.
Asleep is still
I
keeping
love
up the ruse.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh.
It's perfect.
All right. Wonderful. Jordaeus looking at all of you just so strangely. Like, who, what? You'll probably see Jordaea like halfway out of her seat right now and like moving towards like the side here. All right. Is that it? Asleep?
I think so, because guidance is an action.
Okay. All right.
So yeah.
So we got some guards, and then we'll be back to because you'll hear about 6 people. But this will probably go pretty quickly. Because I don't think they're going to do much. To see that happen. We'll say they'll move up a little bit. I moved it. Let me just move it back. Let's see here. All right, so Jordaea. Renarius, Asleep, and Zavar. Renarius, what's your passive perception?
It is 11.
Okay. Asleep, what's your passive?
16.
Okay. And Zavar?
12.
Okay, so asleep, you might notice. You would notice, and that makes sense because you're kind of facing her a little bit more. You will see Dredea, kind of move towards the side of the as we say pew, the side of the seating here, and will suddenly disappear. Like they'll kind of adjust something, like a cloak that they're wearing, and disappear.
Whoops.
Now let's see if they're gonna get. Oops. There.
Can I guess it's not my turn, so I can't tell everyone that
No.
Dredea just disappeared.
Ready.
So wait, did we all see that, or?
Nope,
Just asleep.
It
Okay.
mattered on your passive perception. That's why I asked.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. I know. All right.
And I can't say anything telepathically until my
Nope.
next turn.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm going to stay there. Yeah, they'll stay in their position. I've gonna come out. So this guard will go around to you. Tegan, you'll see them and kind of go past you and out the door and onto the stage, just kind of looking down the aisle at Renarius. And oh, interesting. Okay, that's fine. It's really better now. 8. Oh, are they? Oh, okay. They weren't. So Tegan, you're gonna see guard 8. This guard by the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Look very confused. Really confused. And will just... Because they took it... Oh man, probably... Since he thinks the Warforged has it. Mordana, would she have called? Nope. Okay. So you're going to see, after looking confused for a couple seconds, is going to start binding. Yeah. It's going to start binding the caped one. Taking some rope. We got it from you this time. And we'll start binding their hands and as if they're securing them. And that brings us to Kazeel and Tegan.
All right, show me where Renarius is the one with the sword out, right?
Renarius is right here.
Oh, Renarius is there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is Kazeel.
that makes that okay. Then Kazeel would, yeah. Who's right next to Kazeel?
That is
Judy.
Juniper.
Okay. And she has her bonus action thing. Yeah, Renarius would head for the group.
Renarius.
He would head.
Kazeel.
Kazeel, sorry. Kazeel would head for the group. Sorry.
Towards Renarius.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can get right there or kind of get into a cluster here?
And yeah, he'll hold it again. He'll hold his teleport until everybody's with him.
Okay. So, Tegan.
Yes, how about that?
How about that?
Shit. He's going to go towards the cloaked one, 5 feet,
Okay. All right.
and pick his pockets.
Okay.
And I'm looking for paper, money pouch, papers, everything.
Make an
He's bound.
investigation check, please.
Yeah, he's bound. He can't do anything.
Yay.
10.
Okay. Okay. So, do you want me to tell you out loud what you find?
No, you can message me.
Okay. Give me
Dang
a couple of seconds here.
Okay.
So what all were you checking with that investigation, Tegan? Like just pockets,
Um,
the belt.
belt for a coin purse, pockets for notes and papers.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna just write something in here and then you can look later and I can tell you how much is in like the coin purse because you wouldn't have time to count it right this second.
No, I wouldn't. I would just grab it. Yeah, literally take it all.
Oh, and actually you wouldn't know what that is. I'm just checking their items that they have on them.
Okay.
Would you be taking any of their weapons?
No,
Okay.
that would be it. Just in my mind, that would be too obvious.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You know, it's all of a sudden you see a floating weapon in front of you. It's like guard might take notice of that.
Okay.
Go,
let
sword,
me,
run
let me
away.
actually give you this. I'll give you a couple things here that I'm going to ask you a question in here to see
Okay.
if you want to take the risk to try and take this other thing off.
Sure.
Their pants.
No. It's always a risk taking someone's pants.
And okay, I'm gonna send you this. And then
Okay.
got one more thing.
Then this is, I take it, the risky item.
here what I want to do. That's it.
Okay, I understand. And
These
it's ten-
whispers brought to you by Madbird Patreon. Go to
So-
Patreon.
So you found the first items that I listed. No worries.
Yeah, no, we're too. Yeah, I'll bypass that item.
Okay.
All right, so that still gives me a bonus action and an action, and the rest of my movement. I'm going to look through the door that leads out to the stage.
Okay.
See everybody way down that hallway. I'm not going to move. I'm just going to look.
Well, the door kind of like opens and closes, so it's currently closed. So you'd have to move to open it. Like it's like a swinging door.
Okay. All right, I'll move to open it and look down the hallway.
Okay.
So I'm down to 25 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you would see everyone. You would see Juniper first and the rest of them towards the back.
And he's going to see and start doing math real fast and like, get out of here. I'll meet you back at the hotel. And then I'm going to move to go out the back door.
Okay. You have what, 5 feet of movement left? Is your speed 30?
No, I got 35. I got 25 feet left.
Okay. So which back door? The left or the right? Doesn't
The
matter.
southern one, the lower one.
Okay.
I got to go buy a guard either way.
So you have 25. You can get right there to the door.
Okay.
You're pretty much standing right in front of it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's it for your stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So that brings us to some peeps, a couple guards, and then Juniper Renarius. So we are. Oh yeah, this is the fun. Okay, so they are probably going to move a bit this way too. Not do anything. Fudge crackers. Morgana will move about 5 feet. Yep. Okay. Let me take a look and see what's going on here. You'll hear Mordana. Guards! And I'm going to look up a couple of spells here for a second. Okay, so what is this? I don't think that's what I think it is. Oh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, that would just not get what I needed. Okay. Yep. What does this do? Okay. Okay, so yeah, I think that she will. 30. Is that her movement speed? Yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Juniper, you would hear with your passive perception, someone just be like, as they're coming a little bit closer to you, just kind of under their breath, but it's very loud. It's a little bit loud because they're out of breath. And to stop them. And just suddenly you'll see this thing like flying in the air. And in the air. The whole group will kind of feel this kind of rush as someone like passes over you. And you'll see Merdana land 10 feet in front of the group. Rifle out. Or musket out. And pointed towards you. All. Stop. That belongs to the auction house. Not to you. And you can't answer because we're in battle, but... alright. I don't know. There's so much here for bonus action, so I don't know what they would even have available. Prove still under... Yeah, I don't know. All right. So that's going to be their stuff. Which leads us to them. Make their saving roll. Oh, they're just sucking big time. Y'all can't even see that, so I'm not even going to tell you what's going on. All right, so that... Oh, we actually have a couple. We have 3 guards, and then Juniper and Rhaenyra, which, again, this will go really quick. However, right, 6 and guard 9. It's not 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. They're gonna get. I'm gonna run to right here. And the student card here. Alright, that brings us to Juniper and then Rhaenyra.
Okay. Juni's just gonna move to catch up with the group. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, so she'll just use her regular move to make sure she's got a hand on, I think, Kazeel. I think he's the one that's, I don't know if it's Kazeel or Rhaenyra casting the spell, but she's going to put a hand on Kazeel just in case.
Okay. So you are 5, 10, 15, 20. I can get right behind Kazeel.
Okay.
is quick question.
Yes.
That's everybody but me, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct.
All right. Kazeel will finally take his held action.
What was the... You didn't specify everyone on that, right?
Technically, no.
I
But I did telepathically tell
You were
everybody.
holding teleportation. Okay. I'll allow it. It's fine.
No, but I telepathically told everybody to go, and I'll meet them back at the hotel. So
Okay.
Kazeel knows not to wait for me.
Okay. You're good. All right.
So I guess semi-free action. Kazeel will say to Mordana, "Sorry about this, but we simply have to go." And everybody, and Kazeel will reach out his hands for everyone to grab his hands. And he will use a sorcery point to subtly cast teleport, so she can't hear him
Okay.
use the spell.
All right. Perfect.
And I will teleport. Kazeel will teleport the 5 of them back to the hotel room.
Okay. All right. So
So let me mark that down because I can't touch his
5
sheet.
of you are off the battlefield.
7th and 1 sorcery point.
I forgot teleport doesn't need a teleportation circle.
Nope.
I was like, there's no teleportation circle in the hotel room.
And Tegan would just be booking it out the back door and stay invisible till he's about 10 minutes away from the.
Okay. I'm gonna go through here just to see if anyone else,
Okay.
if there's another
Sure.
thing here. Let me just go through and just see if there's anyone that would react. You are still invisible, right, Tegan?
Yes.
Okay. That one is not the one. I don't think there's not that many that aren't affected, honestly. Okay. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. Y'all
Let me just.
are out
Where
of
is
battle.
my cloak?
Let me transition over here to our P screen and take us out of the battle music here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right. So y'all are officially out of battle.
All right. Let me unpin.
Let me just get you together here. So we will. So Tegan, you
Mhm.
run out and you just book it right back to the hotel room. You said at the
Yeah,
pair,
I was gonna.
romantic pair.
I know you said it, but I forgot. What? How long does it take it back to get back to the hotel from the auction house?
I'm sorry. What? I'm
How
sorry.
long would it take to get back to the auction house? I mean, to the hotel from the auction house.
Oh, I think it was like a 20-minute walk. So if you're running,
I'll-
if you're dashing, probably about 10 minutes.
And I would stay invisible all the way to
Okay.
the room.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
So then I would, take the get to the room and then put the hood down. Yeah.
Okay. The rest of you were teleported to the room. Now I think y'all had a few rooms. You didn't really specify which one, or did you?
I thought we just had one room,
With the mansion in it inside.
which was the room that Jordea rented early? I'm not sure.
No, it was one of
Zatara?
Kazeel's Zatara.
Okay. Okay, so you go back to that room. Did you have the mansion still up, Renarius? I don't remember.
It probably would have faded by now.
So it'd still be up, or no?
No, it wouldn't be up.
Okay.
I'd have to recast it.
Okay.
which I have a spell slot to do, which, you know.
So the other 5 of you appear in the room. I'm just seeing if anyone's there. And they are not. No one's around in the room. So the room is empty. 5 of you appear. It's maybe like, given opening the door and getting out of there, probably like 15 minutes when Tegan kind of bursts into the room as well.
Success.
It seems like we did well. I feel sorry for the auctioneer.
Well, let me see what I took the opportunity to grab a few things off of our cloaked friend. Let's see what that yielded us, and I'll open up the coin purse and try to do a quick count of how much coin was in there, and then I'll put the wooden box down, and I'll point that out to Kazeel and Renarius. They might want to check that. I have he'll tell everybody what he picked up. He picked up a coin purse, a wooden box, a spell scroll, a potion bottle, 20 bullets, a coin of the library, and some sealing wax.
Sealing wax is good on my joints.
Tegan, you're quite the pirate. What a I didn't expect to come away with more than we went there with.
Well, I was as Tegan's going through the things, and he's starting to count up the coin, and this turned out to be quite a haul. Then I'll let everybody know. There was 56,000 gold in the coin purse.
We have to go back again.
I'm sad we didn't get to see the end of the auction.
Oh. Asleep,
It was fun.
I will find you an auction someday to watch when we don't have to work.
Oh, wait, don't forget to give him his bookmark.
Yes, my bookmark.
I think Kazeel had it.
Oh yeah, because it will give him the bookmarks. I think Dan was like, yeah, the bookmark's totally his. Asleep, you're given this beautifully beaded bookmark that has this lovely like beaded tassel on it. Seems very fine. In this
It is very fine.
Deep reds and oranges.
It's a very nice bookmark. And Junie's staring at the gold. She's talking about the bookmark, but she's eyes on points.
Go ahead, Steph. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Tegan would say it's up to. I mean, I'll leave it all up to everyone, but it would cause quite a commotion. I think to maybe soothe the wounds of. I don't know. I don't know how the auction house person would take it.
Oh.
You think we should?
Never mind. Sorry.
I was going to suggest to the group that we send them 20 grand to pay for the time device.
Ooh.
That seems very I like it. I don't want to let go of the money, but I like it.
I also agree. This auction house person, I don't know her morality or if she deserves the money that she gets, but I would assume we would have wronged her stealing this item.
Zavar?
Well, if I was given a handful of money after being robbed from, it would make me consider letting it go. So, sure. Since we have a little bit of excess. More importantly, though, I just want to make sure, because I know that you've seen me drink from time to time. I have this. I have the bag to Nadrano. Was the intent to immediately put the time device in the bag?
Yeah. I would go with that.
So I will grab my bag, that bag, and open it up, and just kind of. Was it Renarius that was still holding it?
Yeah.
So I'm just.
Yeah.
So I'll hold open the bag and just kind of turn towards you.
And I'll take it out of my bag and put it in Nadrana's bag.
Okay. I will close it and give it a slight, not shake, but just kind of a rustle, and then open it back and look inside.
It is gone.
Okay.
Oof.
And I feel much better about that. There's one thing about going through all of that excursion to steal something, but to not have it on our possession kind of feels like like we didn't do it. I mean, not that we're going to get caught necessarily, because we're going to have to run away.
Zavard, keep it down, buddy. I know you're excited.
Right. I'm sorry.
You all see asleep, taking notes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
I have not drank ever since we started this.
Okay.
Quick,
He
grab my
has
bottle.
probably already put the bookmark in a special place in his notebook.
Aw.
I would say that because Zeal would probably do. Let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure he has Identify, right? Yeah. He's done it before.
Yes.
He'll go ahead and I'll say expend that. He will let you know that the wooden box is a folding boat.
Ooh! Now we got 2.
Oh, twinsies.
And that the potion is of supreme healing.
Supreme. That means it has mushrooms and olives and peppers on it.
And he may be out of spell slots to do the other one. I know you still have a scroll there.
Do bards have ritual casting?
Yeah, he could ritually cast Identify.
Oh, okay, thank you.
10 minutes.
So after it takes him about a half hour to identify all of these while you are talking.
While he's doing that, Renarius is gonna open up the portal to the mansion.
Oh
Okay.
yes. Yeah.
The spell scroll is one of Dispel Magic.
It's probably better that they didn't have that scroll much longer.
Is Seeming still up?
Yeah, it was probably early evening when I cast it, so I'd assume it's still up, as it's probably late evening-ish. It lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah, it's definitely it's still up. The auction started at 7, so it's probably around 9 at this time. Getting close to 10. So late in the evening.
The sleep will go to a mirror in the mansion and just. Are these our new identities for forever? That we are on the run from the man?
No, not exactly. It should wear off in a few hours. If it bothers you, I could just dispel the seeming.
I feel squishy.
Oh.
Yeah.
To be clear, this is simply an illusion, so it's not like there's actual flesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
He doesn't
so
know
imagine
that.
it still looks,
Mm-hmm.
right? I don't know.
Yeah, I would prefer to have my horns back. Thank you.
Very, very well. And I will dispel seeming. Can I do that?
I think you can.
With
Is it a
with an
concentration
action.
Imagine
spell?
you could just.
No, it's
end it.
not. It's just
Yeah, I looked at trying to turn it off myself for Dodea, but that didn't happen. I think it said you can, with an action, you can dismiss it.
I mean, you can
During
drop,
this-
You can drop.
Yeah.
Oh
range
yeah,
from
yeah. The spell lasts for the durations unless you use your action to dismiss it sooner. So yeah.
Okay. Well, when you drop the seeming, everyone changes back, but Zavar.
Everybody. Tegan will give him a look. Like,
Oh no!
you all
what
right,
is it-
Zavar?
What? The spell, it is not dispelling. I don't know. Am I going to look like this forever?
Insight check.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll insight
Wait,
check
I thought
that.
he-
as well.
That's a
Did
10.
Zavar not tell us? I thought we knew he was.
Not that much better. 12.
thought we already knew.
What's your deception roll, or what's your roll to convince them? Zavar?
Let's see. How long do I want to? Now, I'll give it just a moment, and then I'll drop it and change back to normal.
Okay.
Just a little celebration fun. Here, have some. And
Huh.
I'll... yeah,
Uh,
start handing around my bottles for anyone to take a drink from.
so a couple questions. Does anyone have? Did y'all have a sending stone to Dredea?
Yeah, Gerbil had one that he gave to Tegan.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay, and Tegan, do you also have the sending stone to John? Didn't y'all have a sending stone to John, or no? Or did
We
you
didn't
not?
have one to John.
Okay.
We didn't
Alright.
have one to John.
Okay.
Or at least Gerbil didn't have one to John.
Okay.
Gerbil kept most of the stones.
Okay. Tegan, you would get a ping of from one of the sending stones. Hey,
Some vibrate.
it's Dredea. Things are weird at the auction house. Things went sideways. You mentioned coming here. Did you make it out? That's it.
Tegan will respond. Things often go crazy and sideways at auctions. Unfortunately, we didn't get there. We may have to leave soon. Be safe.
Okay.
And all the while, Tegan's divvying it up, and he gives everybody, including Kazil, 6,000 gold.
Oh. Yeah.
You could just, however you want to put it in.
Woohoo!
Yeah, y'all feel free to add that to your inventories. And
All
just
right.
either put in group chat or remind Dan next week that
6,000?
Yeah, it's easier to just put in 600 platinum.
Ah.
Junior's
just gonna go roll in it. She's just throwing it on her bed. She's just wow.
Asleep, opens up a little slot on the side of his head and just
nice.
you just hear it rattle.
Nice.
And he'll just do that for all the
Is that secured?
Can you get it out?
And,
I just want to know if any toys come out after putting each coin in there.
If you turn the right crank.
oh, that's for. Nope, can't hear that. I'm in my room.
Yeah, so toys will definitely come out if you turn the right crank. Yes.
Yep. All right.
You actually see a piece of metal just all of a sudden like chunk, 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 like onto the ground,
Nice.
and it unfolds and transforms into a cow. And I cast find steed. So now there is a robotic cow.
Ooh.
Because it was like, that's interesting.
It's a horse. It's a cow. But it's a robot
Nice.
cow.
Ooh.
What do you need a cow inside the mansion? I don't fault you, but just
No.
curious.
I thought it was funny.
I'm laughing.
and Sleep will just go over and just pet the cow and just start feeding the cow the coins.
Does the cow make any sounds?
It's a very auto-tuned moo. Like
How
like
big is it?
Will I Am mooing. Well, I mean,
Wow.
it's I mean, it's a steed, so it's the size of, you know, if I wanted to ride it.
Like, it's the size of a horse? Like, actually?
I mean, cows
my
are big
gosh.
enough to ride if you wanted to.
I was thinking like it was gonna be a toy, like, you know, like a okay. That's funny. Zavar's definitely like, oh, what bottle did I grab?
Wow.
Moo.
Tegan's gonna go up to Zavar.
Oh,
Seems like
yeah.
that's spell hasn't quite worn off for you yet. But anyway, I have a thought that you maybe you could be of assistance to getting the rest of this gold to the auction house, seeing as you have some experience with delivery companies and such.
Yes.
And he'll count up the 20,000 gold, and he's like, I don't know, you probably be best to when you give it to the delivery company, how to word it, that they don't, it's imperative that this is quite confidential and can't be opened under any circumstances.
Oh yes, I am very familiar with those types of transactions. No problem.
Then Tegan gets a really interesting look, a smirk, but he will run this by the group, and he takes out a piece of parchment and writes a note. Sorry for the inconvenience, but these things are not allowed in anyone's hands. And then he's going to take the sealing wax and use the library coin in the sealing wax. Then I'll show it to the group.
We don't have one of those library gemstones with us, do we? That if you change your mind once.
Oh, that's the red velvet bag I'm going to use.
Okay. Junie will stop swimming in her
But
coins.
I'll keep the note. I'll keep the note from Brisla.
Okay.
And I'll give him the red velvet bag that we got from Brisla in the library. And put just as long as everyone's okay with it. I don't want to expose anyone to any risk. But I thought it was a rather neat idea to do this.
I do like it. It is quite devious.
It might be the only chance we get to do anything even slightly snooty to the library for a long time. So
All right, I'll fold up the note, put it in the bag with the money, and entrust it to Zavar to send it on its way.
I have, let's see. Renarius, this magical mansion that's run. There are changes of clothes that I can choose from, yes?
Yes. That should not be a problem. I think I have to like declare those when the mansion's created, though, right?
So Magical Magnificent Mansion. I don't know if you can take things from the space, and I don't think that they exist outside the mansion.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Wait, so does that mean all that alcohol I was drinking didn't actually make me drunk when I stepped out of the mansion?
I think food's different. I think there's a special stipulation for
Okay.
for food.
Oh, good. Well, if that's the case, then
Placebos work wonders.
I do have this. I'm gonna go into my bag and pull out the Fairweather workers' robes that we stole all the way back in like
Nice.
episode 3
Mhm.
or something.
Ah,
And they're these long grave robes that were worn by various workers in the city of Fairweather.
Mhm.
that's this is perfect. Also, another. Was there a transportation circle anywhere out, like near the auction house, or any space that is not here that we know
There's
of?
There's the one that everyone uses in the altar, right? Isn't there?
Yeah, there's a
Isn't that how-
transportation circle in the city, but they're not just kind of out in the street. They're usually inside of like small transportation circle buildings or something with guards that you would know of.
Hmm. Hmm. Like, how far from the nearest transportation circle is it to the auction house? Would we know?
So, I mean, you would know where probably the closest you would have seen because they're marked. The transportation circle buildings are. There's not one right beside the auction house. There's kind of one in between since it's only 20 minutes walking.
Yeah. So yeah. So I would like to request an idea. If someone could draw that transportation circle, I can change my appearance. Poof, and then you all erase that damn thing quickly, and no one will know where I came from, and I will be in disguise. Untraceable. Does that sound like something?
I could also give you invisibility.
Oh, I guess I have seen that happen. That's also pretty good. Sure. That's hard to disagree with. Sure. So lay it on me.
It will only last for an hour, so be quick about it, and I will cast invisibility on Zafar.
Zafar's like the easiest option, the absolutely most difficult option out there. And
Yep.
Zafar's like, yes, please. Like, we need to draw a transportation circle. Erase it.
It's like, or you just hit the shortcut. It's fine. It's like, oh, okay.
I mean, the wheels were turning for sure.
Yeah, that's how the wheels turn when Zavar
Okay.
thinks.
So Renarius makes you invisible, so everyone else can't see can't see Zavar anymore.
Okay.
Zavar, you look down. You can still see yourself, but
Okay. And at the same time, I will concentrate on one of the faces that I saw in the crowd at the auction house. And I
Okay.
will change my appearance so that when I'm not invisible, That way, just whenever it wears off, whether I'm paying attention or not, that's what it'll look like, and not myself.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you head off to do your.
I'm gonna
Your
head off to
delivery.
do my delivery.
Do
Okay.
your deed.
So that's gonna take about close to an hour. A little bit less, around 45 minutes, 50 minutes, depending on what happens. So Tegan, what do you want to be doing? Does anyone have anything specific that they want to be doing during this hour, or are you just kind of hanging out?
Hot tub.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. We're in the Magnificent Mansion.
Yep. Sounds like hot tub and brainstorming.
Asleep was going to follow Zavar, but then Zavar disappeared. so Sleep will just turn around and spend time with his horse, which is a cow.
I am curious, Asleep. What happens when the cow goes away? Will the coins you fed it go away with it?
No, I don't think so. He'll boop the horse on the nose. He'll boop horse on the nose, and it goes and like goes back into the small piece, and he just picks it up, opens up a compartment, and then coin.
That is terrifying and fascinating in equal ways.
There is something behind your ear, Renarius. Now, who is Great One? Ha, ha, ha. Just like claps it back in.
You are learning humor.
Yes.
But much of it
sarcasm.
may be lost on me. I do apologize.
Just to put a pin in something, Steph. I'm thinking
Sure.
we'll probably take the time to sit down and write a note to Judea,
Okay.
and I'll write up what that's in that note. I guess maybe offline or something.
Okay. All right. Who would he contact out of the? Okay, that's good. How are you going to get that note to Judea?
Probably before we leave.
Okay. All right.
I'll leave it at the front desk at the hotel, or because she's been with us at this hotel, right?
Yes, she knows that you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that. I'm gonna say that who did he talk to? Wasn't that person? I'd probably say Kazil would be like, oh, John just contacted me. Said that he has something to show us when we have some time. You know, John, in the church back at Trindaleg. That's all. It was a short message.
Should we make that our next destination then?
Seems like that seems like a good idea. You have that, what is it, an amulet of plane shifting, or?
That is correct, yes. When we are ready, I can transport all of us to any general area in Aspergen. And we should end up there, but I've never used it before, so you'll have to bear with me if things go awry.
Yeah. Okay.
Perhaps we set out in the morning.
It's been my experience never to wear out your welcome after such what we just pulled off. I think we wait for Zavar to get back, and I need to leave this with the front desk, and then we get out of here.
Very well. Just so you know, we'll need to find lodging in Trindalag, because I cannot cast the mansion again.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Renarius just tells you that he can't cast Magnificent Mansion again. So when we get to Trindalag, we'll need to find our own lodging.
I will say, tracking someone in the Magnificent Mansion is almost impossible. So,
Okay, so we can stay then.
yeah, I mean, unless they have something that tracks you, because this is basically a demi-plane in and of itself. So
Okay.
And when I close the portal, it's imperceptible.
yeah.
Okay, so it's safe.
They
Okay.
wouldn't know how to get in.
Judy's done swimming in her gold. She'll come out.
You'll
See
you'll hear some clattering down the hall, like little ting 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 ting, like metal kind of hitting each other. And Juniper will come out of the door, kind of brushing off a couple of coins and putting them in her pocket.
Oh yeah, you see a coin like roll out the doorway as she like tripped on one. She's just gonna let that go. And she's got some parchments. Okay, so I'm not. We had some lists. I might have got them. Okay, well, maybe not this list, but there's something in here. Was there anyone that we were supposed to? And she's gonna look around and make sure. Where's asleep? Is he right there in the middle?
With his metal cow.
Okay.
No, he dismissed the cow to
the
show
cow's
Renarius.
gone.
Okay, cow's gone. So before she says kill or murder or anything else, was there anyone we needed to talk to while we were here in the altar before we just take off? Because I heard someone saying we might be leaving soon. I just wanna no one from that estate is here that we know of, and you all have friends. I can't contact anyone. You're all here already, so just something to think about. I'm gonna go get that. She's gonna go grab that coin that rolled away, and just we just got here, so if we're leaving, I don't know when we're gonna be back. That's all. So,
All right. And we'll say that as Juniper goes to grab that coin, that we'll go and take a bio break since we're a little bit late. All right. So for those watching, we take a 10-minute bio break, and so when we get back, we'll head over to Zavar for a bit to see how that goes down, and then we'll head back to the group. All right. See you soon. Stay tuned. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not in battle anymore, so we can do that one. Here we go.
all right. Sorry if my transition there was flunky.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I'm like, wait, we did have a plan. Our plan
You
was
did.
to talk to people.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
leave without talking to people in this city. If
Don't
that
leave
was
without-
We
the
didn't have
plan.
anybody to talk to
I don't know.
in the city.
We don't
but-
know that. There could be. I have no idea. what's
Juniper's
going
just making sure.
on. I have parchments with names on them.
Juniper doesn't know how these people.
No,
Yeah.
if we ever meet
Sleep
an
doesn't know the
NPC
list, but Jonathan made the list. So,
I mean,
well, John was one of the ones we needed to contact, but he contacted us. So that's a good place to start. The other main person to contact is Lashta and the Ascending Stone. Taking us Ascending Stone.
We've also had. There's someone else you can reach out to. Renata was going to be off screen, or maybe
Off
you can do
off
Renata on screen.
But you suggested put Renata off screen, so that's fine.
Whatever you want to do, you can do whatever you want to do. I was just trying to keep the list balanced because I said to move John on the screen.
Lost is the main one we need at least to start contact with. Because Lost has connections to a lot of people we need to make connections with.
Do we actually know?
Lashta is actually, last time we talked to her, she had actually came to Dimglim to help us at the library, but then we messed all that up and we never met up with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
I think
she
we
might.
sent her to like meet up with her and stuff. And I think Gerbil checked on her one last time. I don't know if she's still in Denver or if she's somewhere else.
Okay. I guess we gotta figure that out.
I thought that's what you were referring to. I thought you reminded me.
All these rip-off Girl Scout cookies are the best.
Wait, say that again?
True that. They're probably better. Now they're out. Great. Anyway, Aldi has rip-off Girl Scout cookies, and they're like $2, and they're terrible for me.
Aldi's. My brain, for some reason, thought you said Arby's. And I was very confused. I'm eating a little
Cheese
later.
rocket crackers.
Rocket crackers.
Look at them. Look at that packaging.
Yeah, what is that?
Well, I mean, the moon
Could be
is
both.
cheese, so I mean, it's like cheese dip. It's a cheese. It's a bowl
It makes
of
sense.
moon cheese dip,
Is
right?
that like
I get it.
Eric Goldfish?
It's not generic. It's Trader Joe, which is the same thing. But
It's
the
more
answer is
expensive.
yes. But I can say,
Did you just eat those chips? That's what it looked like. It looked like you were
All of
like,
them.
get out of here.
Well, no, I did eat them. Yes, I did throw them. I meant to throw them like that, but they went up to the floor. So, and they were in a plastic bag, so they were fine. No, I didn't eat them. Yes, out of my sight. Foul devil.
Are the crackers good, man?
I was gonna say these are the best cheese crackers I've ever had.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
High
not joking.
praise
Like, yeah,
From the
I have
cheeser.
many Cheez-Its and Goldfish and
Better
cheese
cheddar.
nips, better cheddars. Well, I might have to eat some better cheddars to compare. But generally, I'm actually impressed.
Cheese dips were. No, I was just gonna say cheese dips were the ones I hated as a kid, but always wanted. Because cheese dips were the ones that came in like shapes of cartoon characters.
Yeah, we always just got Cheez-Its for off.
He's on
A Save-A-Lot brand, if you're aware of the store.
Okay.
Save-A-Lot's like a store for things that fall off, like not just overstock, but like fall off the trucks. Like that's what it is. That's what it is.
It's like if it came apart, it sold food, which is kind of big loss.
And there was no good Save-A-Lot. There was no Save-A-Lots were never in good neighborhoods. They were always in like the absolute worst. I bet a 12-year-old girl is like 12-year-old. I'm sorry, a 12-year-old Caucasian Christian girl.
Oh, wow. Those are some qualifiers.
A white girl, white basic. All right, let's get back because we're over. Let's get in here,
Important
Do-do-do-do.
cracker conversations.
and we are back.
Cheese, cheese,
Worked perfectly.
cheese.
Full circle.
Yep. We're
All
back.
right.
Yay.
Yeah, we're back. All right, welcome back, viewers. Welcome back, players. We're so glad to have you. Oh, okay. Well, that's whatever it is. So, friends, you are Zavar. That's who we're starting with. Zavar, you So you head out across town. Again, you've been there a couple of times before, so I'm not going to like have you navigate through the city. Even though it's nighttime and even though it's like getting on the later side, like it's pretty well lit. Like they have like gas lanterns, and I would say that there were 2 large like kind of like gaslit lanterns outside of the auction house that are probably have already been taken down, like died, put out. So when you approach the auction house, it's dark. You do see some light coming in from the inside, so it does seem like that there's still some, and there is one guard still standing out by the front door. The front double doors.
Okay. Are those doors currently closed?
Yes.
Hmm.
How far are you approaching before you stop and consider your actions?
I would.
Not ominous at all.
Not at all. No, I would definitely, like from across the corner or something. If it's like a regular block kind of configuration, across the street, so like 40 feet.
Okay.
50 feet.
As you stop, the front door opens, and a woman in a red cloak is pushed out of it, and the doors immediately close behind them.
At least they're not arresting her.
She will turn and put like the hood up and just start like, because you're invisible, start walking near you, towards you, get across, like, because you're probably, I'm imagining, because there's this huge like a pretty large kind of block there where the auction house is, along with other shops that kind of go around here. So I'm imagining you on the other side of this block, I would say would be a good place to hide and like keep a watch on it. So she'll walk towards you. Make a perception check for me, please, just to see how much of this you pick up.
Yes. 21.
Great. You hear shit. And she'll just kind of stop. And you'll see her kind of make let me see what this needs for her to do this.
Raiders.
Oh, hey Raiders, thank you. You will see her kind of make a hand gesture with that high perception, Zafar, and and she'll remove a twig that looks forked out of her pocket, and will immediately start, like, it just starts going wild as she's holding it, almost like a dowsing rod is what it is, and it'll just start going wild, and she'll go, damn it, I need to find them. She'll put the cloak up, hood up, and we'll start moving off away from you and out, like, into the city.
This is the auction lady.
This is the cloaked figure
This is
in the auction house.
Oh,
Yeah.
the cloaked figure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, one instinct is to follow, but I have a job to do.
Okay.
And as torn as I am, it's been a while since I've had to actually, do my diligent duty of delivering this package of which I have been entrusted. DGPS, Denver Postal Service.
Neither rain.
Nice.
the rain. Yes.
Yep.
Sleep
I
or
will
snow.
deliver this package. Oh God, is there anything I can do before that? All I can do is do my best to pay attention to the direction, at least at that moment she was heading, and just remember that for
Okay.
later.
All right, make okay, yeah, we'll cover that later.
Yeah. Otherwise, and you said the door was shut as soon as she was kicked out.
Yes.
Okay.
The guard that was on the outside keeping a very close eye on her.
Mm-hmm. Then, is there? This is very cliche, but it's all I've got. Is there a rock or something along the ground that I could pick up?
Make an investigation check to see if you can find one.
Yeah. Maybe 15.
Okay. All right. I would say you'd be able to find probably not a rock, a huge. I mean, you can either a huge rock or probably like a pebble about an inch and a half by an inch and a half or something.
Perfect. I'll pick up that pebble.
Okay.
Carefully and quietly.
Okay.
And then I will not directly, but in a circumventally way, walk towards at least the wall or the building, but
Okay.
not straight for the garden. I want to kind of come up from beside him
Okay, you can do that.
and get to about. Trying to think of how this place is laid out. How is it? Is this like a large front? That's because I remember the map that we had. Is that like 80 feet wide, and then the doors
Well,
are just in the center?
You
or
should be able
however
to
wide it
still
was?
see the map that you had.
Oh,
right?
Let me go to it. Hey, look at that. There's a map.
I mean, chat can't.
Um,
chat viewers can't see
yeah,
it. But
10, 20. No, 5,
so
10,
yeah, this right here. This is the front door right here.
Okay, like 60
The front
feet.
doors, and
Mhm.
then you have probably like a small concrete area or small stone area right here,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and then maybe like 4 pillars, in that area as well. So actually, probably the concrete thing would go out to here, and then you
Okay.
would have like a pillar here, a pillar here, a pillar here, and a pillar here that go up about probably 40 feet.
Okay. And in general, from the direction I would have come from, I would have come from the south. I can't remember exactly where we're.
You would have came
the
from
hotel?
this kind of pretty much this way. I mean, kind of almost. I mean, pretty much
From the west?
The west, yeah, is where you're
Okay.
coming from.
Okay, then I would have gone to the north, like around to the north corner,
Mm-hmm.
and with my back against the wall on the north wall, I will toss that pebble about 40 feet in a northwest direction.
Okay. All right. Are you trying to see if the guard reacts, or
I am, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm watching to see if he does anything.
he will most likely just kind of look, but probably only step about maybe 10 feet that way
Mhm.
and not go any farther.
Hmm.
I will say, remind that this, if it wasn't clear, this building isn't by itself. You have other buildings around it. So even at, probably by now it's close to 11, about 10:45, 10:50. You still have people kind of going about the town. So there's probably, everything's not dead quiet.
Okay. Well, this front entrance isn't going to do any good. I think I should head around to the back entrance.
Okay. All right, yeah, you can head down that path, kind of in between the auction house and another building, and get back
Mhm.
towards the back. We'll say this was Dradea. We'll say this yellow one is you. And yeah, the two back entrances are the doors are closed, but they're not guarded.
Okay. I will very carefully and quietly try the doorknob and crack it open and peek inside.
Let me just remove things here. You're still out there. Oh. Yeah, what are you still doing here? Alright. So you are opening up the door. It is unlocked. You take a look inside. I would say, or kind of peek inside. I would say that you would see, I'll just use the black faces here to mark things. You would see a guard, probably ahead of you about 25 feet. Just kind of looking like that they're not pacing, but just kind of watching that area and looking mostly out into the auction house rather than back at the door.
Mm-hmm. And to the south is, I mean, that's basically like where her office would be and storage and stuff.
You don't know what that is. You see a door there, it's closed.
Yeah, I never went back there earlier. I'll see if I can carefully open and peek in that door.
Okay. You go over there, peek in that door. Probably not. As you peek in the door, you see actually, you know what? You'll see a guard just standing there in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
But seems really listless. Like kind of just glassy-eyed, just standing there staring straight forward, hardly blinking.
Ah, poor guy. But no sign of the auction lady. Let's see if he's like that.
Yeah, also in this room you would see a few crates. You would see one partially opened. You'd also see two sets of staircases leading down.
You know, I'm gonna back up just a little tiny bit and open the door all the way, but slowly.
Okay.
And see if the guard on the inside makes any changes.
No.
Okay. I'll carefully step into the room and check out the stairway.
Okay. All right. So you are you just looking down the stairs or going down the stairs at all physically?
Just looking at the top first.
Okay. Yeah, you look down. Of course, you see. Let's see here. Oh, kind of did those incorrectly, but that's fine. I would say that you would see probably just like the corners of a couple of crates down the stairs. It just goes down like probably a flight. So probably with a building like this, about 40 feet probably.
Mm-hmm.
No, not 40 feet. Probably about 30 feet. 25 feet.
Yeah. So just see some crates, doesn't
Yeah.
reach. Okay. This is trickier than I thought. Where the heck is she?
So you would have also seen, if you can't tell from the map, this is a set of stairs as well that you would have seen when you came in that leads up.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go up the stairs then.
Okay.
Like halfway.
Head out there.
Mhm.
You go halfway up. You can see that the staircase kind of leads off to the left, kind of goes up another like small little bit to the left, and then you were in this space earlier looking around, so you would probably assume this goes up to the balcony.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna back down the stairs and walk towards the back door that I came into, and stand just inside that door.
Okay.
I mean, just basically like
Oh,
just a
actually,
little
before you
U-turn.
head down the steps,
Oh, here we go.
make a I don't remember. Make another perception check for me. I'm sorry if it's not been too long ago since you made one, but
Yeah, I like the other one I had better. It's an 8.
what did you roll before? Was that inside the inside the auction house? Did you roll the other one, or was that outside?
I think it's outside.
Okay. Why don't you roll an advantage for me, please?
Nice.
I'll give you a second chance. Since you are invisible, there's nothing really like keeping you
19.
from... Okay. You would hear as you're about ready to turn and go back down the steps. You'd hear, how does this happen? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with all of you? And you'll hear kind of someone answer a little muffled. You can't really hear what they're saying. This other person is really loud and seems to be very upset. We just lost an item because the group of you can't you can't even say anything and you can't even attack. Why do I even have you around? This is ridiculous. And
those poor spelled guards.
you'll hear a door slam and like some heavy footsteps coming towards you.
If that's the case, then I'll back down the stairway to make sure that there's room
Okay.
to not get bumped into when she comes down the stairs.
Okay. You want to back out like this way, or you want to back out like
Right there. Yep, right there.
over to here? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you like right here because you'd still be kind of in the way of the stairs if she came down and
Yes.
like turn it left.
Perfect.
So you hear heavy footsteps and then they hit the stairs. It's kind of click, clack, click, clack of like a heel on a boot.
Mhm.
And it's Mordana.
Okay.
Looks enraged.
Yeah. She's at the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, she'll just kind of come to the bottom of the stairs and just kind of like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And the guard will kind of turn and be like, ma'am, do you need... No, you're actually doing your job, so thank you. Thanks a lot. I'm just gonna, and she'll, just keep doing what you're doing. And she'll turn and go into this room right here.
Okay. Then I'll follow her. That
Okay.
looks like I just did.
Oh yeah, you did. Let's see here. We'll put her as this color. So you walk into the room. The guard is still standing there, and Mordana just kind of looks at the guard for a couple of seconds and just shakes her head, and starts just kind of going through one of the crates.
So as soon as I feel that she's not looking my direction,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, she's not.
I'll back up to the doorway and lightly toss the bag into the middle of the floor.
Okay. All right. She will immediately turn around. Oh. And probably go on guard immediately with and draw their musket, kind of aim it towards the group. I'm not aim it towards the group. Sorry, my mind went somewhere else. I'm so sorry. She will draw her musket and just kind of like aim it into the room. Hello? And she'll kind of turn to the guard. I would ask you if you saw anything, but of course you wouldn't answer me. And just put her musket back into, no, she probably wouldn't. She probably wouldn't draw, wouldn't put her musket back yet. Just kind of hold on to it as she bends down and starts looking through the bag very, very cautiously.
I want to take one step back to the other side of the doorway, but linger just long enough in case she does or says anything interesting. If she just looks at it and does like if she's just pawing at it and investigating it, then I'll just go ahead and leave. But if she says something, I want to hear it.
She'd probably be like, "Holy shit!" And you can hear like some of the coins, or see some of the coins hitting the floor. She's like counting and just puts it back in the bag and starts looking at the other things. And we'll see. We'll see the little pouch and with the coin and pull out the coin and immediately drop it.
That's my cue to back out.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. That's enough.
Okay. So you're heading out?
Yes. Out.
All right.
And
you
stealthily run for my life.
You run for your life, yes.
Yes, tiptoeing for my life. Very quickly.
All right. And we'll say within 20 minutes, you are back at the... So for everyone else, I would say Zavar's been gone for probably close to an hour. So by the time that you get back to the Pear Inn, Zavar, you maybe have 5 minutes left in your invisibility.
Okay.
During that, Tegan would have grabbed a descending stone to Lahashta.
To Lashta, okay.
Yeah, Lashta. And let's see, beware of my words. Are you safe? Where are you? We have escaped the library and have much to discuss.
It's about probably a minute or 2 minutes later, Tegan, and you're pretty sure, okay, maybe I won't get an answer right this second. Or maybe I won't get an answer this time. You hear... Can't talk. A little busy with the library.
Oh, shit. And literally, Tegan will say that to the group. Oh, shit. She couldn't talk. She's with the library. Not with the library, but I think she's trying to do something with the library. I don't know. Not deal with, but she'll talk later.
All right. Zavar, you're... anything anyone else wanted to do during the hour that Zavar was gone?
I would have summoned servants to lay out dinner.
Okay. All right. And we'll say that Zavar gets in around the time that Juniper is trying to find the coin that rolled out of the room. So Juniper was just like, we have a list. So
Yeah.
Am I able to walk in still invisible?
you still have about 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I'll very carefully and quietly step in.
Okay.
I will as carefully as I can take one coin out of my pouch,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to crouch, and I want to be about like 15 feet behind Tegan, and I want to toss that coin in the middle of his back.
Okay. So Tegan, suddenly you feel a coin, or you feel something hit your back, Tegan. And if you look down, a coin hits the floor.
I'll spin around.
Nothing there.
That's a good way to get a dagger in your gut. But he'll
And then
chuckle. He'll
yeah.
chuckle.
Through my you didn't say that out loud.
No, I'll say it out loud and
Okay,
then,
yeah.
and chuckle.
Okay, so that from invisibility and from a crouch position, I will say, and that is why I am this far away and crouched. You stabby stabber. Ha-ha!
Stabby stabber.
Wow.
So
Did I hear you throwing money around? Hold on. Juni's
I was-
coming out with her papers and
I was trusting my life to a gag against Tegan, and this time I survived.
Well done. And I'll tell Zavar bad news. Well, good news, bad news. Good news is Lashta's alive, but she's dealing with the library right now, so she said she couldn't talk.
Well, I hope that doesn't mean anything too nefarious, but I'm sure that she has a lot on her hands.
We can only wait.
So much on our hands.
Who is
I'm-
Lashta?
it's a good question.
I'll give a sleep and I guess a brief explanation to Juniper and Zavar that Lashta was a friend that we had met way back when and had messaged us before that if we needed help with the library, she was going to go to them Glempt, and apparently they have. And I don't know what kind of hot mess she's got herself into, but hopefully she can extricate herself from it.
Is DM? Is
Yes.
there anything in Asleep's network record?
About Lashta?
Yeah.
Let me see where these things are. Yelcher, Elif, Cheetah, grandmother, Victor. No.
I can't wait to meet her.
I'm gonna pipe up and say, well, just so you all know, mission success, and also I may have seen something before I made my delivery involving our cloaked figure that you all were worried about.
Really?
Yeah.
We were worried.
But I don't know. We were at least keeping an eye on them, and as they were trying to buy the machine instead of us. But yes, she was thrown out of the auction house. She was cussing and upset, and then she had a fancy stick that she was pointing around, and looked like she was using it to try and find something. And I fear that it may have something to do with us. I would only assume. I don't know what kind of magic or whatever a stick would have to find, I guess, us or the device, but regardless, they are trying to, they're doing what they can. Definitely upset, so we should be on our guard, more than we already are. I was not able to follow them, but before I made my delivery, I did see them go down the direction of whichever one she went, and I'll relay that.
Your star going probably kind of towards the way that you came from.
Yeah.
Which was just, I mean, there's so much city. It's,
Yeah. She kind of went that way, and but I did not see her as I was making my way back to here. So at least I did not notice. And but something to be considerate about. But on a very interesting note, I find it very comical. Those assistants are definitely still in trouble, and some of them are still having some side effects of that of your spells. And I was quite amused. But delivery was success, and I do believe that the intent was fully understood. I stayed long enough to see the reaction as she found the coin, and then I got the hell out of there.
Well done. Well done.
Our consciences are clear.
Wow.
Yes. Mine certainly is. Wait, hold on.
Where was asleep post
Here we go.
Bairn?
Now it's clear.
I almost feel bad for the guards. Almost.
Oh no,
Not quite.
Oh, you should have seen them. They were good. One was yelled at for being incompetent. I mean, they were, and the other was just kind of floating around and I don't know, out of it. So who knows? Good slap on the head, or maybe some rest. Yeah, they'll be back to normal. But yeah, I have to say I did enjoy seeing Madonna frustrated. It was entertaining. I'm not usually the type that likes to see people suffer, but it wasn't physical suffering, so I stuck around to see.
Quick question, Steph.
Yes.
Drudea used her sending stone to us. Does that not let me use it? My sending stone to her is the one use thing.
No, I think it's, I mean, I'm going to rule that it'd be per person. So.
All right, so yeah, Tegan will definitely take out his sending stone to Drudea.
Okay.
Be very careful. It's not safe here anymore. If anyone asks, you never met us. Be careful.
Oh. Where are you? I'm in the lobby. Hey, I'm here. Can we... You're all being very weird, okay? I can take care of it, and it just cuts off.
Everyone will hear Tegan give out a yelp. Shit. God damn it.
The bathroom is over there.
Thank you, asleep, but that's not what I need right now. All right, he's going to quick leave the mansion, poke his head out the room, but very stealthily, very carefully.
As you poke your head out of the room, you actually come face to face with a person that you've seen like working around the inn the past couple of days you've been here, or the past day, almost like mid-knock. Oh, sir, you have a guest downstairs. Just wanted to let you know. Did you want me to send them away or send them up, or?
Did they say what their name was?
Tredea?
Yes,
Horns.
please.
Oh, okay.
Send them up, and I'll give her a gold.
Thank you. Will do. And you'll hurriedly scuffle down the steps. And oh, thanks. You'll hear kind of down at the bottom of the steps, and her hooves kind of clobbing up.
As she's coming up, I'm going to not look at her, but look at the room to see if anybody's watching her.
Like look at the hallway.
Look at
and the stairs.
Yeah.
Make a perception check for me, please.
26.
Okay. You'll see, like, you know, they're busy with another person downstairs, so they're not really watching her. As far as the hallway goes, no, you have someone that you'll hear like a door open at the end of the hallway, but then close, like just someone rustling about in their rooms, or, you know, about ready to leave or whatever, but no one is in the hallway right now. Deacon, what is going on?
And I'll quick escort her into the room, like, come on, quick.
Okay.
And then take her inside the magnificent mansion.
Oh, wow. Hi everyone.
Tredea was in the bathroom?
So everyone's feeling really weird. So, I mean, y'all said you didn't make it to the auction house. What happened? I mean, because everyone's seeming really, like, I don't understand the secrecy. I mean, the auction house, oh my gosh! So, I was just sitting there, right? And then, you know, the auction's happening, we have some bidding going on. This one person bought 2 things. I'm like, geez, okay. And then there was this bidding war over this object. I cannot remember for the life of me if y'all have explained a time device to her. I feel like you have, but anyways, she'll just, you know, they showed this they showed this device. I mean, she's never seen one in person until the auction, so it's fine. They were auctioning this device, and it didn't even seem that special. They were just like, it's historic. And then just these 2 people just like outbidding, and this other person, and then another person joined in, and just this huge outbid for this one object. It didn't seem that special to me. And I thought, well, this is strange. And so just as I was about ready to, you know, this weird cloaked person got it. And then a lion was in, I heard a lion roar, but it was kind of like, you know, how a person sounds when they're trying to sound like a lion, like, roar. And it was like, who's doing that? And I look over and a guy is running around on all 4 legs around the room. And the guards are all, you know, all on their toes. The auction woman's still trying. I think Mordana is trying to still continue with the auction. And all of this chaos, everyone starts leaving. The guards, and then all of a sudden, like, the guards start going weird, and they all start going towards the back room. There was this person beside me that kept saying, oh, this is the most horrible auction I've been to. You should leave. I'm thinking, you don't tell me what to do. You're not my friend. And so, and in the end, I just left because I couldn't, the guards were acting weird. Mordana, the auction woman, was just going crazy. Like, she was just yelling at everyone and everything, and I was just like, this is too much. I think I want to investigate it because that's super weird. Like, an item was stolen, right? And I just don't know what happened. It just seems like a really good thing to investigate. Don't you agree? Like, doesn't that seem like a weird story?
So weird.
It is quite the story, but
It sounds like you've had a rough day. Would you like some food?
That's being really weird. What did y'all do instead of the auction? Like, I mean, because you were talking about going to the auction and then you just didn't make it, and now everything's like strange. You're talking about leaving. You're telling me to act like I don't know you. What's going on? Come on,
I spent time with my horse.
I found mice for you. I'm here to help. Oh, you spent time with... That's really nice. You spent time with your horse.
Yes. He's not here anymore. He's inside me.
Um.
You ate a horse?
I'm gonna kind of, sidestep over to Tegan and just kind of, don't you think maybe it'd be okay to tell her? I mean, she was there and she is upset, and she does want to help us.
Tegan's gonna let out a big sigh.
Zodea, you have something behind your ear.
Oh. Well, that's weird.
You can keep that.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
So I think Sleep just gave her a platinum.
Did you really eat a horse?
It was more the horse came from me and he returned to me.
Oh, so it's like magic.
I guess so. I haven't thought about it.
Judea, meanwhile, will slide over to kind of very anime, slide over to Juniper. So, what's happening? What's going on? You seem really quiet, Juniper. Usually you're really talkative. You okay? Is everything good? Blink twice if you're under duress.
She will very carefully not blink twice.
Are you not blinking twice on purpose, or is this another signal that you're under duress, but you can't blink twice because they'll notice? If that's so, don't blink.
You were such a good detective, Judea. How does anything get past you? With those kinds of rules, I just I
don't know. I mean, but something got past me at the auction house because I had no idea what happened.
A lion? You saw a
No.
person?
No. It was a person pretending to be a lion. And it threw the guards completely off. I mean, obviously so. I mean, people were scared that this person had lost their mind in the auction house, apparently. And then the guards started acting weird, and then a couple people that actually bid it on won a couple of auctions, all of a sudden stood up and was casting a spell, and saying something about bring me something, and then all the guards started acting, or most of the guards started acting weird, and
Rich people are the worst. So entitled.
I mean, yeah, I mean, my parents are rich, so yeah, I totally get that. Break the system,
When you throw around that kind of money, things tend to get wild. I mean, I saw it on pirate ships. I'm not used to seeing it in actual buildings without, you know.
Oh, you should see at these fancy rich colleges. It's crazy.
Yeah, that sounds rough. We were, I think Renarius had the hot tub running again.
Oh.
I think we were just gonna call it an. What time is it? It's late.
11:30 at this point.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. It just. I think it just got complicated, and the that just out of character. Have we told Udea library stuff? I mean, she's kind of, sort of knows.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
Well, Tegan will pull up his chair in front of where Drudea is sitting.
Oh, she's not sitting, she's standing. But
Okay, I'll offer a seat to her then.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. She kind of like awkwardly sit down and like.
I have a question.
Yes.
If someone had information that if they told you that, it would put you in grave danger.
Yeah?
Would you want to know the information?
Yes. I mean, Tegan, most of the information I know puts me in grave danger. I don't really. I mean, you should have heard some of the stuff those mice told me. About vampires? That's dangerous. Is this about vampires? Did y'all... Wait. Are y'all vampires now?
No, we're
I
not
wish.
vampires.
Oh, okay.
The sleep will like lean over to Juniper. Am I a vampire?
Not yet.
A Warforged vampire sounds freaking terrifying to me.
just get like
Stephanie.
screws.
That's not even Jordana, that's Stephanie talking.
Yeah.
Just
What?
like
Sounds-
screws and
Terrifying.
Not yet. But
Okay.
we know people. We know mice.
Look, she kind of leaning kind of towards Tegan.
Can be anything you want to be.
I like you guys. I mean, I wanted to help. If I can help, I want to help. And if that means that something I know is dangerous, then tell me something that's dangerous. I would rather not. Listen. She'll put like both hands on your shoulders, Tegan. I don't know if you know this about me or that you've noticed, but like, it kind of bothers me more when I don't know something than if it's something that will hurt me, right? If you don't tell me and I leave knowing that y'all are acting weird and there's a secret, I'll find you. I'll find you no matter where you go, and I'll be like, the secret. I need to know the secret. There's a book called that, but I've heard that it's not as great as people say it is.
Okay.
No, it really is. It's a real life steel train. She'll kind of like scooch in.
There is something going on, not just on this plane, but on the material plane. The library is looking to bring back an ancient deity
Oh.
and take over. This plane will probably be gone soon. There are rifts forming.
Yeah.
Part of their efforts to bring back this great one is causing these rifts to happen and will eventually consume this plane.
Oh.
We're trying to stop that. We're trying to stop them. They are and I'll look her dead in the eye, like as dead serious, very dangerous.
I believe you. Is this the library that you've talked about? You know that you've talked about them before, or is this someone else?
No, this is the same library.
Oh.
A group of magic users, mages, arcane users who are.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've spent a lot of time here on Dimglamt. I know who the library is. But thank you, Tegan, for the explanation. That's scary. somehow doesn't surprise me because, why, the library is kind of out there, and if you're any kind of decent person, you usually fear it. At least anymore. I mean, I remember as a kid, it never used to be that way. But yeah, that's something. So how, look, I think that all of you are very capable, very good people. But how do you plan to do this with the six of you? I mean, it's a lot. I mean, I can help, but yeah.
There are others. We're starting our work now on gathering up supporters and people who can help us and groups that can help us.
Oh, good.
We're going to be doing a lot of running around, recruiting people, powerful people, hopefully. We need information. We need a lot of powerful people. This is not going to be easy.
No, it doesn't sound like it's going to be easy. This is probably Tegan, as you're the one kind of like talking to her and looking at her, or anyone else that's looking directly at her. It's probably the most serious you've ever seen, Tradea. So what, how can I help? What do you want me to do? I want an assignment, Tegan.
Tegan will half smile. If it was up to me, I would give you the assignment of going to the northern coast and staying there. I would feel horrible if anything happened to you.
Sounds boring, Tegan.
Northern Crown. I'm sorry, Northern Crown. Thank you.
Sounds very boring. I mean, I don't really know that much about the Northern Crown. I know it's there, but I want to do something. I want to help. I'm used to. I can investigate. I can talk to people. I can. I can only be in so many places at one time, right? Well, one place, one place at one time. And there's only so much distance I can cover, but I can try to. If you need me to reach out to someone or investigate anything, I can help.
I'll look briefly at the others to get their acknowledgement. Okay, let's send her on.
It's sort of already a help to have more people we can trust. So, and to have people we can actually talk to without worrying. So, that's nice.
They would just kind of smile at you. So,
if you can stay here, as long as you're comfortable with staying here, but make sure you have a means of getting out of here.
Oh, I can do invisible.
No, I mean off this plane.
Oh, well, there's a door right outside the city.
Okay.
Portal.
If things start going south,
and you'll remember that there is a portal right outside the city that y'all were told about. I don't think you ever went down to it, but that goes to Osbergen.
Zavar's been there.
Yes, right. Zavar's, yeah. Yeah, so I can take that or right away.
All right, so Tegan will give her the brief rundown of what the library has and what they have in plan, what's going on in Demglemt.
Do we tell her about the auction that would just happen? Or we keep it vague?
Tegan will look at Tradea in the eye.
Yes, Tegan?
And roar like a lion.
You're so good at that. That's exactly what that guy sounded like, too. Oh my goodness. That's so good. That's so good. I didn't know. I mean, I can't roar like a lion. Is that a maybe material plane trait that I don't know about?
Rawr.
Would you say?
Yeah, see, a Slim can't roar like a lion.
Would you say that's
I thought it was
exactly
good.
like you heard?
I mean, it's pretty close. It has been like over an hour, and you know, I mean, I can only fit so much information up here that sometimes other stuff like a man roaring like a lion gets a little lost and just kind of whoop. It's very, very close.
All right. Well, since you know,
Are you practicing your lion roar, Tegan? It was scary. I would say if you did that in a crowd, people would probably like either think you need to be like in a hospital, or say, "Oh, scary man,"
Or both.
or Tegan, is this part of your natural your owl thing, right? Because
Yes.
if you think that humans roar like that all the time, they don't. I don't want to confuse you, because I know that you're really an owl. Okay, I mean, I think that your friends should know that they don't.
all right.
But you are really an owl, so
He's really
But-
an owl.
I'll
Yes.
just sort of like wave it to sleep. Like, hold on.
so I do want to tell
Updating
you
connection.
that- I do want to tell you, I'm imagining like a D&D Beyond, profile, like something being changed to an owl, like from Tegan to an owl.
Yeah.
So I do want to say that if you think that humans roar like that, they don't. If you're trying to like pass yourself off as human, I can help you with that. We can work on that.
Do half elves roar?
I mean, if they want to, but it's not a natural trait. I don't think that they have. Are you a half elf? Wait, are you a half elf pretending to be a warforged?
No, I thought Tegan was a half elf.
Juniper, what are you?
No. Some things must keep secret.
I think I'm a vampire.
You're a vampire?
I don't know.
Zavar, what are you actually? Are you an octopus in real life?
Please change your form. Please change your face.
I mean,
He's
I
Davy
never
Jones.
actually changed back to my normal face. But it's kind of too late for that gag. God. I can't look like anything.
You turn into her. Mess with her.
You need to create like a profile of just different like portraits of people, just so that you can have in your mind just be like, which one do I
Yeah,
wanna
it's
be?
like, I'm just, you know what? This is getting kind of fun. And I've definitely been drinking since I got back.
Sure.
I will change my face to look like her own.
Gasp.
and do my best impersonation of her own voice. I like to
With the French
investigate.
Okay, you're. I think that you're kidding me. I think that
You're kidding me.
Make a performance check.
Okay.
Zavar.
We have a particular set of skills.
17.
Okay. Are you like a mirror person? Is this it? Like, are you actually a mirror?
Did you take my face? What's going on? How did you all of a sudden look like me? Are you a face stealer?
I don't understand what's happening here. Tegan, is Zavar really me?
No, he's not really you.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Zavar, stop it.
He has the. I mean, yeah, he has that ability.
And I'll drop the face and go back to my own, and I will hand her a bottle if she wants to take a drink. Haha, got you.
Oh no, I think just smoke. That's a little too strong for me. But thank you.
Yeah, he's been drinking all night. It's,
Yeah, I prefer bubbly. I prefer something a little bit lighter, or fruitier or sweeter. But I don't. That seems a little.
Fruits? Strawberries out. I'll find some. I'll cram them in this bottle. Just a minute.
No, I don't think that's not what I want, Zabar. Tegan, so you were. So what?
I had to. I want to apologize.
Okay.
I lied to you earlier.
Oh well, a lot of people lied to me, Tegan. I mean, but I thank you for the apology. What was
We wanted
it?
to-
Your. Yes.
We did the heist.
No, you weren't the people doing the heist. You were. Those were
We're-
like weird.
We're not.
looking-
We're not entirely powerless. We have some abilities.
Oh.
There are these
I
devices.
pull another coin from here.
So you changed like disguise, like I have a disguise spell too. So it was something like that.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, so that's why. Who was talking to me? Who was the one? Was that one of the people in your group, or was that just someone different?
Um,
Someone
Yeah,
was trying to
no,
tell
that-
me to get out, and then like was trying to like talk to me near the bathroom because they were motioning me to come out, and then I came out, and they were like, "Oh, we've never met before," or "I kind of knew you," and I got a little confused, and I just kind of excused myself.
yeah, I don't know who that was, but
Oh,
it was a good idea anyways.
oh, okay.
It was not safe at the auction house. I mean, with the lion man.
Oh,
there.
sure. Yeah. Well, that's fascinating. So, did you get what you were? So, I mean, because I know that there was the cloaked figure. I kind of got lost because everything happened in like a room in the back. And did you get what you were going in for? Are you going to be arrested? Is that why you told me to act like I don't know you?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we going to be arrested?
No,
I
These-
thought our consciences were clear.
we're okay.
These
I
devices.
can't go back to jail.
Well, I
These devices are very powerful and very sought after by the library.
the weird device with the history that didn't really have any other specifications. Just
Yep. Yep.
This is historical. Okay.
Yeah, it's much more than that. And if you stay away from that cloaked figure, and did I get a look at them with their hood down?
You did.
Yeah,
You saw
no,
that she
you
had blonde
did
hair.
because you saw that she had blonde. Yeah, you saw the face.
Yeah, so
and then
I'll
you
give.
pickpocketed her while she was paralyzed. So.
Yes.
No, that
Well-
yeah, that's true. That's true. So yeah,
Which
I'll
would have been
give-
like facing right at you.
so I'll give Drude a very detailed, as much as I can, a description of what she looks like.
Didn't I see her?
Oh, literally, Tegan will do
Uh,
that. Oh, can you make yourself
oh
look
yeah,
like
you
her?
did. You did. It was a little bit. Yeah, you would have. It was a little bit darker, but you would have saw her. Yeah. Your skin.
Then I
Your skin color might be a little bit off, but that's it.
So I'll concentrate on what I remember, focus on her face, and I will look as close as I can remember possible to her. So that
Okay.
should help.
Oh,
And I'll leave that for a moment so you guys can study.
okay. So we don't. We want to stay away from that person.
They're with the library,
Okay.
and they're probably going to be asking around looking for us.
Well, good thing they didn't see what you really look like.
Not that we're aware of. But they're very powerful. They're probably going to, that's why we're inside the mansion. They probably
Okay.
have ways of finding us if we stick around too long. That's why we're probably going to leave.
All right.
If you want to stay here, I understand.
I mean, I'm just an investigator for hire. So, and the way that I look at it is that if the entire plane is destroyed, there's really no one to hire me to investigate. So, yeah, probably a good time for me to get out, or I can stay if you need me to do something. I don't mind staying. I'm not saying that I'm like I need to leave, but I'm also not like I have to stay here. I would, but I have a sending stone to my family, so I can let them know that they should probably go to the material plane.
Yeah, it's going to be a little. Yeah, it's going to be dangerous here soon. I don't know. I can't put an exact timeline on it, but
Okay.
it's just going to get worse.
I will say that Mordana, the person of the auction house, was pretty upset, and she did talk about having one of the guards that was actually listening to her to go and get someone with the city guard. So I'd be careful if you plan to go out in the city anymore.
I'll look to the others. I don't think we will.
Okay.
If I mean the offer's there, we could. I'll do a quick head count. We could take you to the material plane if you wanted.
Sure. Yeah, I'll just use, because they're kind of on the other side of the plane, so I can't really go and warn them myself. So I'll just sending stone my parents and let them know. And then, yeah, I can go. Now, also, I will, as a DM, point out that you do have, if you said a head count, you also have Zoltera,
Oh, that's right.
Ingot, and Agatha. Not Agatha. Is
Agnes.
it Agnes? I was like, it's not Agatha. Like,
Oh yeah, we're over weight limit. Okay.
yeah. Or I can
So-
stay here and just go via the portal.
Yeah, do
it
that.
might be a good idea to do that anyways, because, well, I mean, now they've been having a little trouble with keeping it open. I think that's what I've heard. So yeah. Okay. Do you need me to do anything in the city, or keep an eye out? If we're once we're separated, or
Just
how
keep
can I
your
help?
ears open. Keep your ears open, but don't ask too many questions. Questions will
Okay.
bring attention to you.
If you need help, find the Warforged named Spark. We are on the same network.
Spark. Got it. Spark's here in the altar.
Yeah, they met us.
Actually,
They had dinner with us.
wasn't Dredea at the bar with us when?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. I met Spark. I know.
Yes.
Okay. Well. Okay. I'll get my things together. Close a couple connections here, and probably try to get out. Then.
How are you fixed? Are you good with if you needed money?
Oh, I have money.
Okay.
People need investigators all the time in the city, so I'm good. But thank you. I can take care of myself.
Just curious. Who are your parents?
Oh, you wouldn't know.
You
them.
said they were rich before.
They're rich, but they're not well known, so you wouldn't know them. They're on the other side of the plane.
Interesting.
Do you know a lot of rich people asleep?
I don't know many people.
Oh,
I don't think any of us know many rich people.
well, rich, I guess, satyrs specifically.
Junie, are you rich?
Not anymore.
I know a satyr who used to be rich.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm a little bit richer, but I'm sure nothing like Dredea. If we do get an assignment, we'll have He can get a hold of you. If we think of anything, I'm sure it just fell out. I'm sure we'll think of something. You're very helpful.
I try to be.
It's always.
Okay. So I'll be in the city here for at least another few days. If you end up heading out, and then we can communicate via Sending Stone.
Sounds like a good plan.
When are y'all leaving?
After a nap.
Roughly 8 hours.
Yeah,
Okay.
not too much longer. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go. And I'll see you again.
I look forward to it. And be careful.
Of course. So the portal, I think, lets out in Zephyr, which is, I think, they call a magical city. There's like a magic college there in a continent called Osbergen in the material plane. That's where the
I'll
portal...
look to Zavar, which he said he was from there, right? That's where you hooked a ride to get here. Zephyr.
Yeah, that's how he.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's how
yes.
he got here. I don't know if that's where he lived. I think that's where he lived.
No, it's not where I lived. But that's where I was at the time. Yes, I absolutely passed through there when I took my job that eventually led me to all of you. So I've been there.
Right. So maybe I'll see you again in Zephyr. And if you need anything,
That's also...
I'm just a Sending Stone away.
Be very
Okay.
careful.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for all of your help.
Of course. Yeah. Anytime. Glad I can help, and thank you for the information. That way I can plan accordingly, since I'm so good at planning. Okay, I better go. Have a great time. Stay safe, and I'll be in touch. Bye.
Bye. That is.
I guess I just and she'll kind of like try to open up the door and oh, okay. And the door will close.
As the door closes, Tegan will turn his back to the door and look at everybody else. Please tell me I did the right thing.
And that's how we'll end tonight's session.
All right, that works.
All right, thank you so much, players. Thank you so much, viewers, for hanging out with us as we.
Honesty
I gotta
is important.
get out of Judea voice there. Thank you for hanging out. Xenoblade, thank you so much, and everyone else, thank you for the raids. We appreciate y'all.
And subscribers, thank you.
And subscribers,
Mhm.
yes. Did I
Yeah.
see Gamer? Thank you so much. And the resubscribe from Jonathan earlier. All right, yeah, you've been watching The Forsaken, which is every Monday night here on Mad Bird. I was gonna say Mad TV. Here on with some music. Here on Mad Bird streams. I'm trying to multitask and see if there's someone live that we can read over to.
What's up, y'all?
But hitting commercials and stuff along the way is fun. Yeah, let me pull up our schedule. We should have the newest one. If you haven't followed us, please do. We have all kinds. You might want to consider doing so. We have all kinds of D&D throughout the week. We have, let me see here. Where's the schedule? Oh, this is an older schedule, of course. So we have D&D on Monday nights, Wednesday nights, Saturday nights, and Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern time currently. We also have Paint by Minis on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern time, and we have gaming throughout the week. Some of these other shows on here, unfortunately, are not happening right now. They're on a hiatus until a few things get figured out. But we're also going to be having some new D&D on Tuesdays and Fridays. Well, Tuesdays will be in like November. The Friday campaign won't start until probably January of 23. So, I'm super excited for those. And those are both D&D 5e. Let's head over to, let's give a raid over to
Blackwater D&D, it looks like that they are doing some world building for a campaign, probably, which is super exciting. Let's see here. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening. Appreciate y'all so much. And we will see you next time. And give a call in the Blackwater D&D chat for the raid. All right, see you later. Bye.
Bye.